do as a little prelude, and it's called Beautiful Day. Now, there's a phrase in Thailand, it's Wani bin Wandi, which means it's a good day. I translate that to, it's a beautiful day. And so it goes, beautiful day, yes, it's a beautiful day. Now can we have another, what shall I say? A beautiful day. Good job. Good morning.
Good morning and welcome to our exciting event here this morning. And usually it's just a little smaller crowd, but we're going to have a lot more fun today. So welcome to Unity of Carlsbad. My name is Sunshine Smith. I'm one of the board of directors. And this time we're going to ask the bell ringers to come forward and start our service for a little quiet time.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you can do is you can just kind of sway with the music if you like. Come on in. We're just getting started. Welcome to life. We are glad you are here. Glad you could join in the dance. It won't be easy, but it can be fun. Why don't we give it a chance? Now say yes. Yes. Say yes. Yes. Say yes. Yes. Ah yes. Ah yes. Say yes. Yes. Say oh yeah. Oh yeah. Together. Yes. 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 All life is a dance. Any way you look at it, all of our life is a dance. Choose your own partner and pick the best song. Come now and join in the dance. I know that life is a dance. Alright, if you want to, you can hold hands with the person next to you or link arms. This is proof that you don't have to drink beer to do this kind of song. Taking what comes and giving your all. There are rewards for this, and what I become is in my command. I am whatever I wish. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Ah yes. Say yes. yes. Say, oh yes. Yes, 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 yes. Life is a dance. Any way you look at it, all of our life is a dance. Choose your own partner and pick the best song. Come now and join in the dance. I know that life is a dance. Everybody, let's all stand up. There we go. Here we go. May I have this dance?
Yes.
We have the lead when we follow our hearts. May I have this dance?
Yes.
Good. Be a dancer, that's who you are. Say yes.
Yes.
Say yes.
Yes.
Say yes.
Yes.
Ah, yes. Say yes. Say oh yes. Together. Yes. 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 Our life is a dance. Any way you look at it, all of our life is a dance. Choose your own partner and pick the best song. Come now and join in the dance. I know that life is a dance. Sing out with me. Come now and join in the dance. I know that life is a dance. Sing it again. Oh, come now and join in the dance. I know that life is a dance. Here we go. Oh, come now and join in the dance. I know that life is a That's the way to play. All right, have a seat.
Wow. That's an invigorating opening song. All right. So now we get to do our announcements, which are on my sheet paper up here. And there's a lot of stuff going on. Obviously, this fun stuff today. This is for those of you that are brand new, that are not part of Karl Anthony's group. This is a little more unusual than we normally do. But we're going to enjoy every minute that we can. You betcha. Okay. At this point, I think I'd like to have us do the. Let's see. Would we do the announcements when I do that? Okay. I'm going to do announcements first. Get that out of the way.
Okay.
Next week, Reverend Robin is going to still be away in Hemet or wherever she goes up there. But we have Reverend Jackie Hawkins here. And she's always wisdom and light. And she loves sharing with us. She's actually a member of our church, but she also does a lot of speaking engagements. So we've kind of talked her into coming at least once a month to play with us. Also, we want to thank Mark for helping us get the new laptop, but this morning there seems to be something between the laptop and the church, unit here. They're just not talking to each other, so we're going to wing it with the little flyer, and we'll find out what's going on next week. Let's see. May 7th is going to be an after-service music jam. And it's just going to be like, I think Jack is going to be here to play the piano. Betty's probably going to bring her violin. If you have an instrument, bring it. Reverend Robin's going to be bringing her guitar. And basically, they're just going to have some fun for about 45 minutes and play some music. And if you're bringing your own instrument, you have a song you want to play, then you can play that. We'll go along, either sing or play it if they know it, and just have fun with it. And if we find out it sort of works, we may just do it again. And let's see. Also, there's a special conscious aging class that Reverend Rob is going to be doing on Saturdays in May and June. Now, it's going to be mostly out of the Hammett Unity Church. I think it's a Village Unity. Anyway, there's some flyers on the back table. And you can sign up if you'd like to go to the class up there. You can sign up on the list, and then you'll need to get if you didn't attend your last class, you'll have to buy the book. But from what I understand, it's very valuable and very informing. So keep that in mind for something to do. Saturdays, I think it's the first 3 Saturdays in May and the first 3 in June. You'd have to look at the list. I'm sorry. I think she may have also put it in the bulletin that she sent out on Thursday. As you came in, you notice that we've got some new little signs. The prayer requests are on the front table as you come in. They're also on the side table over here. And if you want some extra help with the prayer request, something that you feel that you need, you want a little bit more than just your prayers, sign up on there, put it in the little treasure box that's on the back table, or put it in the offering basket. And that way it'll get prayed on with Reverend Robin for about a week or so. And then she'll send it off to Family Unity and get even more powerful prayers. So that sounds really good. Mark was able to find out that her body was cremated and sent to her brother in Salt Lake City. And she was such a joyous spirit and will be truly missed. I didn't think it was going to, I read it last night. It wasn't supposed to affect anything, okay, but it does. Okay, so at this point, let's go on to our affirmation of truth, which you would have on your little flyer. This is said all throughout Unity Land, no matter what language, what country, and it just brings us all together in knowing that there's a spirit that really is out there for each of us. There's enough for everyone. Together, there is only one presence and one power, active in the universe and in my life. God, the good, omnipotent, and I am one with that presence and power. Hold that thought. Keep it close to your heart. Let it center your being. Let's say it one more time. Together, there is only one presence and one power, active in the universe and in my life. God, the good, omnipotent, and I am one with that presence and power. And hold those thoughts with you. Not just today, but all week till you can renew it again. Every time. Know that there is only one power, and it's omnipresent, omnipotent, and it's with you all the time. Amen. Okay, I think it's time for a little meditation, and we'd like to have the bowl ringers come up.
In this hospital with the kids, it helps to bring down the anxiety. What I ask you to do is just concentrate on one thing, and that is gratitude. I'm going to speak very little during this meditation, but just think of that one thing, that aspect. Today we're talking about looking for good in every day, in every moment. And in order to do that, ultimately, we got to tap into our gratitude. So take a deep, deep breath. Just let it out. This time when you take another deep breath, make sure it's just natural. It's just a regular, slow, nice deep breath. And then just gently let it go. eyes closed during the song, or just choose to open them you wish during the song. The last thing we'll remember here on earth is a memory we all have from birth. Our life begins in a sea of bright wine, and it ends moving toward the light. I have learned that silence speaks louder than words, and laughter is still the sweetest sound I've heard. I've had some painful times I still recall, but I wouldn't change a thing. I'd have to keep them all. It's what I am. What I believe, who I become. My memories. Growing up sometimes is difficult to do. It's guaranteed to teach you something new. And as a boy, I was taught to know I can. I couldn't wait till the day when I'd be called a man. And I think back when going out meant holding hands, and breaking up was hard to understand. When I fell in love, the music wouldn't end, and I still hear that chorus now and then. It's what I am. What I believe, who I become. My memories. It's what I am. Sing it. It's what I am. What I believe. What I believe, who I become, who I become. My memories, my memories. If I knew then just a hint of what I know now, I'd put more time on who instead of how. You see, I've lost some friends in unexpected ways, and I think about that almost every day. The last thing we'll remember here on earth is a memory we all have from birth. Our life begins in a sea of bright white, Take a deep breath. Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, memories. You know, that song is all about this, you know, looking back and, you know, who have I become, and how that aspect of just being okay with all our experiences, where it's brought us, because it's exactly who we are, all those great memories. But this year, for me, is the year of my Medicare card. And so, thank you very much. And so I've reached that Medicare card age, and I've decided now from this point on, I want to create memories that are going to be just, I just want life to be juicy from this point on. Yes?
Yes.
I mean, enough of anything that just even smells of regret, or wish I would have, or I wish I could have. It's just like, okay, I really, when I got that card in my hand, I went, whoa, it's time to just really enjoy this life. That's why I wanted to do a little bit something playful in the beginning. And I was inspired. Noy and I this week had an amazing week down in Tecate, Mexico. One of my favorite places. It's a home away from home. I've been going there for over 36 years. Rancho La Puerta. Has anybody ever heard of Rancho La Puerta? Well, Rancho La Puerta is a spa. They got 3,000 acres. It's right in Tecate. It's just an hour and 15 minutes away from us. And it is a beautiful spot to just really, really, just really get in touch with nature and create where community. It's the place where life should be this way all the time. People making your food all organic. I mean, it's a great spot. Well, the person who started this place, it's been there 83 years. Yes, 83 years. And the person who started this place was 17 when they started, and she is 101.
Wow.
Yeah. And she does a talk every Wednesday. Still, and so she's up there talking to us, and what she says, and what I got inspired in when they asked for a title, and I said looking good in every day. It's she said, you know, people would ask her questions. Her talk is mainly just people asking her questions. She just loves to answer. You know, she just has such an interesting story. And people would ask her, how do you do it? What's your secret? Blah, 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 blah. And so sure enough, one of her main things, she says, I don't worry about anything.
There you go.
Hello? She says, whatever happened, she says, whatever happened before, you can't do anything about it. You just gotta, you can't. She says, I put it behind me. That was, and you can imagine what a 101-year-old little Jewish lady is, how her attitude is just like, I put it behind me. And she's got a lot of energy on, and she has no problem with saying, I just don't worry about things anymore. And I didn't for a long time. And she says that's the most important thing. And she says it's also important, what they do down there is that she focuses and teaches on what to put into your body and what to put into your mind, and how important that is. But she is just such a joy and such an inspiration, as you can imagine. And the main thing that, as I move on from Deborah, her name is Deborah, and she says, people ask her, what's next? She says, I'm just going to do some traveling. At 101, because she wants to show some places to other people, because she's been everywhere. And Deborah is quite an inspiration. And one E, then one D. I was going to show a slide for you, but it's a symbol of our, and a theme of our Thailand trip every January. I mentioned to you that we have people that were on our last step. By the way, thank you so much for coming today, you guys. It's fantastic. Our Thailand trip every year is so exciting. It's a service trip. We go into the schools and orphanages and elephant sanctuaries and rehab centers, and we love them up, they love us up, and it's just a great experience. And the theme of our trip is "It's a good day." And what if that was the theme of our life? Now, I understand, not every day is a good day. But sometimes we make things up by looking back, and that things are worse than they are. And I really got that, especially, looking at that Medicare card. and I really got that it would be so much more fun to just see the good in every moment, see the good in every instant. And inspired by Deborah, she says, what they do down there, they focus on that. They focus on what you put into your body, and it's all about, with the unity philosophy. It's all about, that affirmation of what are generating in our mind. So I just happen to have a song. All right. So this is very simple. You like blues? I said, do you like blues? I am who I am because of what I put into my mind. Oh, right there you go. Oh yeah, together. Oh yeah, I can change. Who I am. Let's sign together, set our mind free, and let you know who I am. I believe we can see the future, whatever we plan. Say I am who I am because of what I put into my mind. Oh yeah, yeah, I can change. I am by what I put into my mind. Oh yeah. I want to hear your truth. What bothers you? Don't try to fake it. Whatever you do, you got to give up the fuss and begin to trust your heart, your mind. I know you stand to say I am who I am because of what I put into my mind. Oh yeah, I can change who I am by what I put into my mind. Oh, put your hands together. I am who I am because of what I put into my mind. Oh yeah, I can change who I am by what I put into my mind. Oh yeah. Do you believe in love? It don't come from up above. It comes from mother, father, sister, brother. I think it's all around and healthy ups and downs. It's your vibration. It's every little sound, every little sound, every little sound. Say I am who I am. Yeah, I can change who I am. Say I am who I am. I can change who I am by what I So there's at the hospital. It was interesting to when I first started going. I'm sorry. For those of you who don't know, when I'm not touring and doing this type of thing, I'm working at Rady Children's Hospital right down in San Diego. I'm part of the Healing Arts program, and I work with the kids there with music. And I go room to room and I sing with the kids and I write songs with them and I do drum circles there and I bring the hand band and I basically bring music to the hospital. And it's been such a joy. But the very first time I went down there, they give me I can go anywhere in the hospital. Well, guess what? We have a convalescent center at the Rady Children's Hospital. It's called the Bernardi Center. And what I mean a convalescent, this is a home for children who are medically fragile. And when I say that, it's seriously medically fragile. So they're attached to lots of different things and devices and monitors and breathing devices, all kinds of things. But they need full round-the-clock monitoring all the time, even 24 hours. And there's about 30, I think about 30 that live there. Some were born there, but lots of different situations. Well, when I would go in there, first of all, and many of these children, and all their apparatuses and things, they look a little bit comatose. And so I would go in there and they'd ask me if I could go and sing with them. So I'd go and I'd go in the room and I'd sing. I'd sing, like the song you asked me to sing, Send My Angels. Send my love, send my prayers, send my angels. And so just do that sort of thing. But I was just wondering if they were even aware that I was in the room. And then one of these amazing angels, nurses that have been there for years, they would be in there with me sometimes, and they would go, "Oh, look at that! They really like that song." And I'm like, what did you notice that I can't see? And so I would go in more and more. And I'll be honest with you. For me, it was difficult because I felt like I was confused of what I was seeing, what this was. It was a new experience for me. And I would go in there, and I would sometimes have to go home and take a nap because it was just a little bit draining for me. And then, but I decided I'll just continue to go back there. And slowly but surely, I started noticing those signs in these little angels that, sure enough, that today I can't even imagine that I missed it. Because it's so very obvious. What I was missing before it's just so obvious. Well, these days, what we do is I do 2 bunny garden concerts a week for the medically fragile kids at the Bernardi Center, and I sit out in a courtyard, and they wheel them out. And while I sit for 2 hours, I sing. And they bring 3-4 of them out, then and then for a little while, and then they bring 3 or 4 more out because they can only be in out so many. And this is a song I'll just do a little brief part. So bright, you have a sparkle in your eyes, and when I see you smile, you light up my heart. I bring that story up because I just remember just not noticing something, and I just wonder what we don't notice on a daily basis.
see you smile. You light up my heart. So Wani bin Wandi, Wani bin Wandi. Let's learn that, and then because oftentimes it's great to have something that you could say that can just remind ourselves on the themes. How many times do we say it on a Thailand trip? About all day long, we're saying Wani bin Wandi, Wani bin Wandi. Well, this is something that, and oh, by the way, if you want to say it really correctly after the service, just talk to Noi. Because right now she's sitting there going, he's saying it wrong. It's always so funny with Thai, with noise. It's like, I'll say, like, Sawadee ka? She says, yes, Sawadee ka. I say, oh, Sawadee ka? No, Sawadee ka. Sawadee ka? No, Sawadee ka. Sawadee ka? No, Sawadee ka. That's our... And Sawadee ka, by the way, is hello. So Wani bin Wandi. So Wani bin Wandi. Wani bin Wandi. So now say it with some nice body language, so that when you say it to either yourself or you say it outwardly, you can say it and really know what it means. Because all it means is what? It's a good day. It's a good day. Wani bin Wandi. Wani bin Wandi. Wani bin Wandi. Wani bin Wandi. Oh, I got a yes from Norm. So yeah. Yes. So take that Wani bin Wandi, that wonderful energy of realizing that it's good in every moment, it's good in every day. And even in those moments when it isn't a good day, allow yourself to have that. Grief is an important part of life as well. And sometimes what we need to do is just be gentle with ourselves. And what I'm certainly not saying is deny or ignore the fact when there's pain. But most days are good, yes? Yes. Especially for us, we live here. Yes. And so I just wanted today to be a reminder for myself, for Noah, for all of you, that we are very fortunate, and it is I'm mostly grateful that I get to still do the same type of things that I've been doing for my whole career, which is just share, sing my songs, go to Thailand with people. By the way, if you have any interest in joining us in Thailand next January, make sure you sign my email list back at the table, and we'll let you know all about that as it's coming closer, okay? All right, one more song?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. The more the better.
So imagine that there's love all around us. You don't have to imagine it, because there is love all around us all the time. So this is about tapping into that. It's called What Do I Need? So what do I need when love is surrounding me? What's the answer? Nothing. We have everything we need. Imagine this. There's a chorus that you can sing with me. You'll find out what it is in a second. You don't need to know what you're doing. You don't need to the only show, and that's what life is all about. You don't need to know where you're going. You don't have to plan the perfect route. All you need to know is that love's the only show, and that's what this whole thing's all about. And what do I need? What do I need? When love is surrounding me. Oh yeah. What do I need? What do I need? When love is surrounding me. Nice. You don't need to be all you can be. You don't need to always do your best. All you need to know is that love's the only show. You'll do fine at all the rest. And what do I need? What do I need? Come on. When love is surrounding me. Yeah. What do I need? What do I need? When love is surrounding me. Put your hands together. Here we go. Yeah, I got all I need surrounding me, surrounding me. Yeah, I got love, and it's all around me. That's what I need. That's what I need. You don't need to make a fortune. No need for more than enough. All you need to know is that love's the only show. And that comes when times are tough. 'Cause you don't always feel like you should feel. Don't always look like you like. All you need to know is that love's the only show. So tell your doubt, go take a hike. That's my favorite part right there. All right, here we go. Come on. What do I need? What do I need? When love is around me. What do I need? No, what do I need? When love is surrounding me. Come on now. What do I need? What do I need? When love is surrounding me. What do I need? What do I need? When love is surrounding me. Love is surrounding me. Go on. Love is surrounding me. Thank you so much.
And the best part was he got a yes from Nori. All right. Well, now is the time of service to show our gratitude for this space and for our guest speaker and for all of the love that we have. So, OJ, if in your